Hey, what's up guys? HobsonPlays here, and welcome back to some more Minecraft Bedrock, where we're trying to get all the achievements for the Xbox One. I'm just here, I'm getting ready to go set up our witch farm. I just harvested all our crops and I want to do a little bit of trading. But while I'm here, I should tell you guys, I plan on making some upgrades actually to our iron farm, mainly inspired by this jerk right here. As you can see, he isn't replenishing his trades. I'm not sure if he's just glitched into the block or in the corner over there, but he can't access his workstation. Therefore, he's not replenishing his items for trade. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, which is the plan I wanted to do anyways, is to add villagers to our farm here. So I think as punishment for this guy, he's going to go into a chamber where he's going to make more villagers for the rest of his life. I have to pick another villager. I think I'm going to pick our wheat villager over here, just because I've been using our wheat for breeding up some of our animals. So yeah, these two guys are going to go to a dark room and make babies. The other reason I'm over here actually is I need some paper to make a map. It's kind of important that I have a map over by the witch hut that we're going to be building up today. Also, I kind of just want it for mapping out that area. That way we can kind of make it kind of cool looking on our display mantle over there. So yeah, while I'm here, let me trade up all of the stuff that we have already built up for these villagers, and then I'll meet you guys over at the witch hut. Something I did in between episodes was actually just make this tunnel right here. This takes us all the way to our witch farm. Another project we'll have to add to the list is making a minecart all the way here. And just like that, we're here. I did a little bit of work preparing some of the smaller details for this witch farm. One of the things we need to do is find out actually where the witches spawn. So the way you can do that is to put glass panes, just like so, all around the interior of the witch hut. If you leave and then come back, you're going to see a bunch of witches spawned. And actually, if I took these torches out, there would be witches spawned kind of in this area right here. They actually get stuck by these glass panes. So I can actually just show you that. Let me take out these torches and we'll go away for a second. And when we come back, there'll be a bunch of witches huddled up in the corner there. So as you can see, there was a witch spawned in here. So yeah, like I said, the best way to do this is to get all these glass panes lined up. That way they kind of spawn in between it. So now, just for our records, we know that the witch spawns in this corner right here. So I'm going to actually break out all of these blocks here and replace them with just some stone, so we know that's exactly where she spawns. Now, actually, I should put some torches back up so that she doesn't spawn again. One thing that I forgot to bring actually was some glass. So while this smelts down, I'm going to explain a little bit more about how this farm is going to work. So what we're going to do now is where the witch spawns, we're going to kind of force her to fall down a drop chamber where she's going to be killed by a trident killer. Now, this is roughly where she spawns. She actually spawns on the southeast block, which if we get a locator map, where I built one here, if we get a locator map, so we're looking north here, so that means she technically spawns on this block, but the way mobs spawn is actually they spawn on the northwest corner of the block. So actually she spawns basically right at that pixel right there. So what we're going to do now actually is going to break out these 3 blocks right here, and we can go ahead and break this glass actually, so that her headspace is available to, spawn. So what's going to happen now is we're going to put actually a torch right here so she can't spawn. And when I get some glass smelted, which it should be more or less done right now, I only need a couple pieces. So now what we're going to do is going to put a glass block here and here, as well as these 2 spots right here and right here. So what's going to happen is she's going to spawn, like I said, on that pixel, but all of these glass blocks right here are going to force her into that corner piece right over there. So actually I'm going to go ahead and place a glass block right there, and we're going to break out this piece right here. And actually I'm just going to fill that in with a piece of stone just because this needs to be absolute darkness. And then eventually I'm going to block this all in, and that way she can't spawn anywhere. It is nighttime, so let me just have a quick nap. There are apparently monsters nearby. That's unfortunate. Safety. All right, so now that we kind of more or less have our witch spawning area set up, we're going to go ahead and dig our tunnel down. It is a little bit dangerous to dig straight down. Of course, I don't recommend it. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig a 2-block kind of tunnel. That way we don't fall into lava and die. It's important to go down basically the maximum height that she's going to take borderline lethal fall damage. That way she's at minimum health, and the trident killers have the least challenging time trying to actually kill her. So let's go ahead and dig down here. Right here. All right, so we went down 28 blocks. Let me just put my torch back here. So this is actually where she's going to be landing and dying. So let me go ahead and put a, let's put a wood block here for now, so we know exactly where she's going to be falling. I'm pretty sure it's right here. So now actually I'm going to go ahead and dig out a little space for us to actually work and set up an AFK spot as well as our trident killer. Okay, so this should be more or less enough space to work here. Now we just got to make sure we build our trident killer in the right spot. So I'm going to go ahead and put it generally right here. I realized just now I left all of my tools and stuff up top. So I'm going to build my way back out. I think I have some scaffolding that I can use to go up and down from here, but yeah, I'll be back. All right, so I went and got my stuff. Now we're going to build up, firstly, the collection chamber for the items that are going to be dropping. So I got to get kind of under here. I'm going to go ahead and dig this dirt all out. God, I hate dirt. And we're going to go underneath this block right here. So generally the items are going to be collected right here. So just like we did with the Guardian farm, we're going to have a setup of hoppers going into a chest. So let's put, a couple chests right here. I'm not certain exactly like rates for this witch farm. I don't really know how many blocks or items she's going to be dropping actually. So I'm not really sure 100% how many supplies we really need. But all I want is the redstone anyways. Glowstone will be kind of nice, but anyways, here's going to be where the items are collected. Now, I don't think I brought any rails. No, I didn't. So this hopper minecart now is just going to be more or less right on here. I'm going to have to craft a couple rails. Of course, I don't have enough resources to do that. That's unfortunate. Oops. All right, we'll try that again. I made some rails now. So yeah, I'm going to put this rail right here. That way I can place this minecart on top there. Now, it's not really important if I take that rail out or not. I don't actually care about those resources, so I'm not too worried about it. Now, let's go ahead and I'm going to place down actually some andesite here just to kind of doubly mark out where exactly the trident's got to go. And then I'm going to place, let's say, some stone just on top. And I'm going to break out this dirt block right here. That way we can access our chest easy peasy. All right, so I kind of prepared ourselves a little area for where our trident killers got to go. So this platform of andesite right here is generally where the witches are going to be killed. So that's actually where we're going to put our tridents. So simply put, we just got to put redstone in all of the corners here. Then we're going to have observer facing into all of those so that whenever they're activated, they're going to send a pulse kind of around in a circuit. And this one's going to be a little tricky. Very nice. So now we can actually go ahead and put a block in front of all of these observers. And we're going to put pistons just on top of these blocks. Seems I've dropped one down in here. So now what's going to happen whenever there's a pulse kind of fired, these pistons are going to extend. So when I put a redstone signal in, just like so, it should send it all around. Very nice. Unfortunately, I do have to lower this down a block. Actually, I could probably even put it here. So this is actually more or less the on and off switch right here. When I turn this on, this redstone here is no longer changing state. So it's not, the observer is like, oh, okay, nothing's happening. But when I turn it off, it's going to send a pulse all around in a circle like so. Now, go ahead and throw some tridents in there. It's kind of crazy. The tridents, they don't need to, the durability doesn't matter. They'll also never despawn. Just as long as you don't go pick them up, they're going to stay there forever. And as they go around in a circle like so, we'll watch here, they get kind of pushed around, and any mobs that land on there will take damage as if the player has thrown them. The kind of cool thing about this also is if you have a looting sword in your hand, that looting effect is going to apply to those tridents. So you'll also get bonus drops from your mobs. So go ahead and turn this off because it's loud and annoying. And now we just got to go ahead and fill in our kind of chamber where they're going to be murdered. I think I have a bit more glass. I don't. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and fill in this space right here and right over here. Also got to make sure you put in your spaces right here. You don't want them to be glitching out and kind of exposed to the rest of your safety area. Go ahead and fix that as well. And yeah, I'm going to go get some more glass and we'll make this look a little prettier. All right, now if I'm really lucky, this should just be working. I'm going to go ahead and more or less activate this. All we have to do now is take out the torches that are in the witch hut itself. I'm a little concerned though, because pretty much every time I come to this chunk, there is, or this area, I guess there's there's mobs that are stuck in place and not really working properly. So I'm a little worried that there's some kind of corruption going on in this area. Another thing that I should probably do that I'm probably not going to do is mob proof or spawn proof the area. What that means is kind of lighting up all the caves and making sure that no other mobs can spawn. But I'm kind of interested to just see how many witches we can get to spawn just regularly. So yeah, we'll see. We're going to kind of play it by ear and see if I need to increase the drops at all or not. Let me go replace my bed just because, like I said, this chunk is kind of corrupted. And yeah, we'll find out if we're actually getting any witches spawning. So guys, I've been AFKing here for maybe an hour and 15 minutes or so. I've gotten a lot of stuff. I didn't really sort this, so I'm not going to tell you the numbers exactly what this all is. Like, what is it? Like 4 stacks of gunpowder, 3 stacks of redstone, lots of other stuff. A lot of sticks, actually. A lot more sticks than I thought I was going to get. I had to throw away a lot of potions of healing. So I'm going to probably have to add a filter system for that as well. Just because it backs up these hoppers here. What happened, I experienced was that this hopper here got completely filled up with potions of healing, and then I wasn't collecting any more of the items. So yeah, like I said, I was here for about an hour or so, and I got a lot of stuff. Definitely well worth the investment. I can probably make the rates go a little bit better with some mob proofing, spawn proofing around in the other caves and stuff, but if this is the rates I'm going to get, I don't think it's really necessary. So let me take most of the stuff back here. I don't probably need or really care about all the sticks and stuff, but yeah, let me head back to base and we're going to go trap some villagers. And actually, before I forget, I can actually enchant our axe that I crafted up. Don't know what that's good for. Nice, I got Unbreaking and Fortune. I don't know if that's useful on a axe or not, but we'll give it a go, I guess. And hopefully this just isn't Silk Touch. I swear if I get Silk Touch, I'm going to cry. I got Silk Touch. That's too bad. I did get some efficiency on it though, so this is definitely a great backup to this pickaxe, but unfortunately I definitely needed Fortune. But at least now we will not be wasting those experience levels. So I came over here kind of getting ready to prepare to move our villagers over into their breeding chamber. And I kind of got paranoid a little bit that if I try and move these guys away from their beds, I'm just going to have a bunch of bed sinking issues. If anyone's ever played enough Minecraft and synced beds with villagers before, you know it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I'm a little bit skeptical that that's going to work. So what I did is I pushed this guy just over, and he did replenish his trades, but the jerk that he is, he raised his prices. So, you know, I'll take it as a win. But that does mean we're going to have to go find some villagers. So why don't we get on our horse here and head... I think there was a village off to the southeast over here that was pretty easily accessible. So why don't we just head over that way and see what's going on over there. Okay, I was pretty sure that there was villagers over here. There's one. Did I see another one in there, or was that a zombie? I hope it's not a zombie. Okay, so there is another villager there. Okay, so here's a bunch of villagers here. So yeah, I think this is going to be where I make a villager breeder, or at least pirate some of the villagers from here to make the villager breeder. Because yeah, I think it'll be just make a lot more sense if we breed villagers over here, and then we can pull them to our trading hall kind of as we need them. But anyways, guys, I think that is where I'm going to end the episode. We kind of know the plan now. I'm going to get this villager breeder more or less set up, or at least a general layout for how I want it to work. I still got to kind of think of how I'm going to get the villagers back to the base. Probably a minecart rail of some kind. Probably nether side, but maybe just overworld. If you guys like the video, please make sure to leave a like. If you really like it, make sure to subscribe. If you want, check out my Twitter. You can follow me over there to get any updates for what's going on in my world. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It really does mean a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one.